Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bogey King, and welcome back to Bogey King Studios. It is a super cold day here on the East Coast, and so I can't be out on the course. But what I thought I could do is bring you a video and review my golf bag. So I did a what's in the bag video a couple of weeks ago. I talked about the clubs that I use, when I got them, why I got them, and how they've been doing so far for me. But what I didn't talk about was my golf bag. And I actually think that the golf bag is something that is typically or more often overlooked when a golfer is getting into their gear and getting their clubs, they get their shoes, and they get all kinds of other stuff. But the golf bag typically comes last, or they just get it, they throw their clubs in it, and they go on their way. There are a few different options. There's a few different types that you can get. And so I thought before we actually get to the review of my actual golf bag that I'm currently using, we could talk through the different types of golf bags that exist, give you some of the pros and cons, the costs, and then any other tips and tricks that might be helpful for you. If you are new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit that like to let me know that you were here. Drop a comment below, let me know what golf bag you currently use, or if you're in the market for a golf bag. And if you have one, let me know what you like and dislike about it. Would love to see that and hear from you. And we'll be right back with more information on all things golf bags. All right, welcome back. Thank you for being here. So before I get to the actual review of the bag that I use, I thought we could talk through the different types of golf bags that are out there and hopefully give you some information that you'll find helpful if you're in a position where you're looking to, upgrade your bag, change out your bag, get a second bag, or if you're new to golf and you're like, well, I just don't know what I'm looking for, hopefully this will help you. So there are several types of golf bags, and the primary one that you might see the most is what they call a carry bag. So this bag has got shoulder straps, and it's made very lightweight, and it's something that you can take with you. You can walk with it, you can put it on the cart, you can stand it by where you are. It's usually going to cost on the lower end of the golf bags. So, I would say you can expect to pay anywhere from $150 on up for that type of a golf bag. All the different brands, major manufacturers make them, and they're really, just a great bag for people who prefer to walk the course. And that's great. It's a great way to exercise, and so those are really good bags for lightweight and quick use. The next kind of bag is a stand bag. So you'll actually sometimes see stand and carry bags together. Stand bags are typically the most versatile kind of bag. They're lightweight, to some extent. They have a decent amount of pockets and storage for your stuff, but they can stand up. And so if you're somebody who wants to walk the course and you want to lean your bag while you're standing out there, if you're at the driving range and you want to prop it up, the stand bag allows you to do that. It's also great when you're storing it at home. You can set it up in the corner or put it somewhere and it's not going to fall over. You can also, throw it in the back of the golf cart as well. And so it gives you some versatility, but it's definitely a good choice. And I would say this is probably the most commonly used bag. Stand bags are also in that space where you can probably find maybe an out of season one or a used bag for, 100, 150 if you're looking new. They range from 200 on up, depending again on the manufacturer and number of features. The third kind of bag that you can get is a cart bag. And so that is just what it sounds like. It's a bag that's typically designed just for the cart. They're made with bases that will attach to the cart. They have a ton of pockets, a ton of features. I just saw some release this past couple of weeks that actually have Bluetooth speakers built in. So there's just all kinds of crazy options that you can find. But the cart bags are usually made or used by more professional level players or serious golfers. I would say they're not designed to walk with. You have to carry them, and their price is probably in that $250 on up range. Again, depending upon manufacturer, materials, etc. The last kind of bag is the tour bag. So this is the bag you see the professionals use. They sometimes call them staff bags. I think this is the most comprehensive golf bag. It has all kinds of storage, pockets, dividers, but they're really, typically used by professionals or competitive golfers, and those people usually have a caddy to carry this bag for them. So it's not something that I think, the everyday golfer needs, but I will say it is cool. I would love to have a custom-made Bogey King tour bag, and maybe I will someday. One other thing to consider is if you're somebody who travels, you might want to consider a travel bag. And so there's different options where you can take your clubs with you and keep them protected. A lot of golf courses will allow you to rent clubs if you're traveling, but if you're like me, I feel very particular about the clubs that I use, and so I'd want to take mine with me. So there's a different number of options. You can do a soft carrying case, there's hard carrying cases, there's certain ways to cover your bags and stuff. So those are different options. And then one other thing to consider when it comes to golf bags is the number of dividers. So golf bags come in 4-way all the way up to 15-way. And this is, the manner in which your clubs are stored once they're in the bag. And so that's something that, depending upon your, again, preference and need, most of the carry bags come with a 4 or 6-way divider. When you get into those cart bags or the stand bags, that's when you get into the more, robust number of dividers. It's important to know, though, that those dividers don't always go all the way down. So that's also a consideration. If you're somebody who wants to get a bag with dividers, you want to determine if you want them all the way down or just at the top. And the reason I say that's important is because when you're on the course and you've got, your iron set, you have your woods, your driver, you got your wedges and your putter, all those things in the bag eventually have to meet at some point. And so if you're putting them into a bag without dividers, those clubs are going to hit each other when they get inside the bag. And if the dividers don't go all the way down, then you're hitting the clubs that are in the other parts of the bag. And so that's something that, again, it's based on preference and need. If you're just wanting to get into the game and get out there, a regular bag with 4 or 6 dividers is perfectly fine. If you're a little more particular and you want your clubs arranged in a certain way, the 14 or 15-way divider is great. And also, again, if you have one that has dividers that go all the way down, that keeps your clubs from touching each other. It keeps them in those slots, and it just keeps them organized in a better way. So, those are just a few of the options that, you can think about. There are a bunch of different options. There's a bunch of different features. Some of them have insulated cooler pockets. I'm reading through here. Some of them have, full length pockets. Some have felt line pockets for your valuables. So really, again, there are so many options, but know that you can get into it at an inexpensive level, or if you're somebody who wants to spend more, you can, upgrade and go to those higher level bags. And there are just, honestly, I don't think there's any shortage of options or ranges in that space. Some of the other things that you want to consider when it comes to your golf bag, you're not only going to have your golf clubs in there, but you're also going to want to have, potentially an umbrella. So you're going to want to have some sort of an umbrella holder, a towel ring, because, if you want a towel for both, I actually carry 2 towels. I carry one for my hands and one for my clubs. You might want a glove attachment or a rain hood. Again, these are little things, but they can go a long way in making your life easier and helping you enjoy the game. And then when it comes to the strap system, that's also something you want to consider. There are a lot of carry bags that have the backpack level straps that go over both shoulders. But my bag, which I'll get to in a second, is a stand / cart bag, and it has a strap, but it's just got a single strap. And so, that's good for carrying it from my car to the golf cart or from the car to the range. But for any length of time, it's really uncomfortable, and it definitely gets heavy quick. With that, we're going to get into the review of my bag. So just hang out for 1 second. We'll be right back. All right, so here it is. This is my OGIO golf bag. Now, before I get into some of the specifics, just to give you a little bit of the stats, this is the OGIO Alpha Convoy 514 RTC Golf Stand Bag. Now, the RTC means range to cart. So it features a 9-inch diameter. It's got 14 full-way dividers. It's made from a premium 600D Cordura Eco-made polyester from recycled materials for exceptional abrasion resistance and tear strength. And I have to say, so far, it's been pretty durable. It's got 3 top handles for easy lifting maneuvering. It's got a wide comfort strap that's in here. It has a cart strap pass-through, so you can stick the cart straps through and make sure it's nice and secured in the cart. It has a ton of pockets, 8 zippered pockets, 2 mesh stash pockets, has an insulated water bottle or cooler pocket here with a drain port. It's got an internal fleece pocket over here for your valuables, and it has actually a removable ball pocket so you can have maximum customization. Has a umbrella holder. It has a magnetic towel loop, which is pretty cool, so you can pop this right off if you're out on the course. Of course, it's not going to work for me right now, but you can easily pop this off and use it when you need to. It has this mod case here, and so this is a nice little hard case that it came with. It gives you a little extra storage. The whole bag by itself weighs about 6 pounds. That's actually almost 7 pounds, 6.8. So it is on the heavier side, but again, this is really designed to be in your cart or at the range. It does have the stand legs here, so you can pop it out and have the length there. Let me just show you quickly here how this works. So if I pull up on here, it's a little bit sticky sometimes. I pull up on there, then I can reach in here and I can pull out the shoulder strap. I can go ahead and drop that back on here. Oops. And then I can quickly fasten this in. And now I have a strap that I can carry it to and from the cart. And then let's go into some of the more fine details. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so here it is, a little closer. This is the strap you pull up and off, and that comes right out. You've got space here for your tees, both, I usually have tall and short. You have this system here that allows you to hook on. I have a carabiner here hooked to my short umbrella. This is the pocket for your beverages and cooler. You've got another little storage over here, the ports to drain. When you come over here to the front of the bag, you have your section here where I keep my gloves, my divot tool, and some sanitizing wipes. Never be too careful. And I got sections down here where you can put, I have some balls in here, and then I just have some more balls down here. Have a lot of balls when I go golfing. On this side over here, you've got space, like I said, for your towel, the magnetic towel holder. You've got this huge zipper section here, another section down here. You have this mod, which is really cool. So if I open this up, you can see you've just got a bunch of extra storage in there. This can be taken off and put on the other side. And then at the top, you can see where I have the 14-way divider. So every club has its own space, and I can easily move things up and down. You can see my clubs are a little dirty right now. I'm using them, which is a good thing. But I really like this setup. It is very practical. Again, not a great bag for walking, but it is a great bag for taking in the golf cart and being out on the course. So let's get to my final thoughts. All right, everyone. Well, that was the review. Before we wrap it up, I will give you my newly introduced rating system for Bogey King Golf. And so Bogey King's rating system is a scale of 1 to 5 golf balls, 1 being the least and 5 being the best. And so for the OGIO golf bag, I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 golf balls. It is a great bag. It's not perfect, but it does the job. It has a lot of great features. It is by far a great option if you are somebody who often uses a cart, you want to keep your clubs organized. I love the 14-way dividers. They keep my clubs separate, they keep them organized, and I like that when I put the club in, almost every single time they go in, they go right down to the bottom without any issues. And that's 1, super satisfying, and 2, it's just convenient and it works really well. Prior to the OGIO, I had an Adidas bag, and that was a gift that I got. It lasted at least 10 years, and so can't say bad things about that bag because it worked great. I believe the OGIO bag is going to last just as long, if not longer. It has got a super durable construction. It has very robust features, and so if you're out there looking for a bag, I believe you really can't go wrong with a number of options, but in my experience, OGIO is a great option for you. They have a newer version of the bag that's been even more improved upon, and they have other less expensive options as well. So if you're in the market, check out Golf Galaxy, check out Dick's, check out OGIO's website directly. I know that if you sign up for our emails, you can usually get a discount, and so if you're out there trying to find a great bag at a good price, that is definitely an awesome option. So that is it for today. We hope that you enjoyed the video. We hope this was helpful for you. Our mission and our goal here at Bogey King Golf is to provide fun and educational content around golf. And so if you're new to golf, welcome. We're glad to have you. If you've been golfing for a while, hopefully some of the things we talk about here will help you and help you improve, as I'm trying to work to improve and get better. And as always, we'd like to remind you that you can still have fun even when you're playing +1. All right, everyone, have a great week. We will see you next week with a new video. So stay tuned for more, and we hope you have a great weekend.